Hello and welcome to Roundtable Sports Weekly. I'm Jared Crispin. Today we have a very short 2013-14 Ontario Christian basketball preview. Let's send it down to Brandon Hatfield and Coach Fischer.
Alright, I'm here with Mr. Fischer, with head basketball coach at Ontario Christian. I've seen that you have a lot of talent this year.
Yes, we do. We've got 8 returning seniors this year, and it's a good group of guys. They got some great leadership. And then also, just with coaching JV last year, there's 5 juniors that have stepped up, and they're doing a great job so far. So we do have quite a bit of talent this year.
Mm-hmm. And I have noticed also with a lot of senior leadership with like Justin Taslar, Damon Hogsma, Dominic Cerna, a lot of them. Do you like how the team is starting to shape before this first tournament?
Yeah, I was a little concerned first off with rebounding, whether or not, because we're not real tall. Mm-hmm. We go 6'4", 6'3", those are our tallest guys. But I was concerned about rebounding, but they're doing a great job. And yeah, the leadership, like you said, with Damon, Dominic, Justin, those guys, they really have been working hard in practice, and it's been a good job so far.
And it looks like a good group of guys for good chemistry with the team also.
Yeah, they get along with each other. I see them out in the pavilions during lunch. They're all kind of hanging around. They like to hang out with each other after school. So, yeah, it's a good group of guys. They got good friendships, and they get along with each other.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Also, another interesting topic. I noticed that you're a big Packers fan with all of your classroom here. Mike McCarthy seems a little stuck right now. What do you think he should do with his quarterback situation?
Well, get Aaron Rodgers back as quick as possible if he could.
Yeah, I mean, you could just play for draft picks.
That's true. We could probably just let him sit and get a higher draft pick next year, and maybe Ted Thompson then can address the backup quarterback responsibility.
Yeah, I agree with the same thing. I noticed you're a little under the weather. Any shout out to whatever medicine you're taking?
Medicine, it's NyQuil, and then it's also, this morning it was a little bit of DayQuil, so that's the shout out.
All right, all the quills are working today. I'm Brandon Hatfield, RTS Weekly.
Well, hope Mr. Fischer recovers. In other news, Robinson Cano signs with the Mariners for $240 million 10-year contract. Just to put that into perspective, the Mariners have spent $239.2 million on free agents in the past 8 years. It's a little ridiculous. I'm just gonna say that. Just like a Josh Hamilton, Albert Pujols. Yes, it is sad to be an Angels fan. Also, Matt Prater kicked the NFL record today, a 64-yard field goal, Denver against the Tennessee Titans. And back to the show. Let's send it back to our weekly discussion segment with Brandon and Mr. Cock.
All right, week 3, Coach Cock. There has been a lot of shakeups with the college coaches.
Yeah, there has, especially in our Pac-12 and especially with my team, the Washington Huskies. So, yeah, it's been crazy.
Now it seems obviously Sarkisian going with USC and Morris staying at UCLA instead of moving on to Washington. What is Washington thinking about right now?
Well, we're a little disappointed. You feel like you kind of got slapped twice. You lose Sark, your coach for 5 years, who said he wanted to be there for a long time. And then Moore obviously is a Seattle guy, so we hoped that he would come home, but he's not. So it looks right. Thanks, Justin. It looks right now like the two clear candidates are either Chris Peterson from Boise State. I kind of hope that doesn't happen. The other option would be offensive coordinator for Alabama, Doug Nussmeier, who was at Washington with Sark and then left and helped them win 2 national championships.
Mm-hmm. And do you have any preference between the two?
Yeah, I would like to see Doug Nussmeier get offered it because he's more of a young guy with Washington ties. Mm-hmm. And then the hope is that we could keep Wilcox, our current defensive coordinator, as the coordinator.
Mm-hmm. And now with the BCS completely shattered, any thoughts on the national championship?
For this year or for coming up?
This year.
For this year, I'm thinking right now it's got to be Florida State, and then we'll see between Ohio State and who's the one? Probably Auburn. I think Ohio State gets beat this weekend by Michigan State, so I think you're going to end up seeing Florida State, Auburn.
All right, there you have it. Brandon Hatfield, RTS Weekly.